Now in this video I'm going to talk about the system of pair of linear equation in two variables, and before talking about the substitution method or the addition elimination method, this is required to know the basic knowledge about the system of pair of linear equation. This is the first equation, a1x plus b1y equals to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equals to c2, where this is a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 and c2 are real numbers. Okay, and over here I am writing two equations. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Okay, so if you are solving the equation in two variables, like over here two variables are involved, that is x and this is y, and if two variables are involved, we need two pair of equation to solve it out to get the value of x and y. If three variables are involved, then we must be needed at least three equations, three relation between x, y and whatever the variable, third variable, if it is going to z, then we need the three equations at least to solve it out to get the value of x, y and z. Okay, so first of all I am going to talk about the pair of linear equation in two variable, and over here the variables are involved x and y. Sometime you can see the variable involved a and b also, and these are the number which are going to be at before x, before y, before you can see, and on the right side you can see the two constants c1 and c2. These constant and these a1 b1 a2 b2 are going to be real number. For example, suppose if I write the equation I'm gonna to write, and like suppose the equation is 2x plus 5y is equals to -4 and 3x negative y is equals to 11. These are the two equation. This is equation 1, this is equation 2, and we need to find out the value of x and y, and we need to find out the value of x and y. So there are various methods to solve and to get the value of x and y. But before proceeding to the the particular method, like substitution method, addition elimination method, and cross multiplication method is there, and more, so many graphical methods, graphical ways also are there to solve it out and to get the solution. And we will see all the methods one by one, and also the use of it and how we can differentiate one from the another. Okay, so first I am going to talk about the substitution method, and to proceed with the substitution method, there is a the need of to write the y in terms of x. Just I am emphasizing on the words write y in terms of x or x in terms of y, that you need to practice out little bit. So from one equation, from the equation which you have written x in terms of y or y in terms of x, that value you can substitute in another equation, and I am going to explain with the help of example, because the wordings are not sufficient to get it done. So I am going to take one example, the easy example, which could make you to understand better way. And this is the example number 1, and the question is x plus y is equals to 1 and x minus y is equals to 3. This is your equation 1 and this is your equation 2. Okay, so these two equations are sufficient to get the value of x and y, because here two variables are involved and you are getting two relation. This is the first relation is given and this is the second relation is given. Now I am going to apply over here substitution method. Which method? The substitution method I am going to apply, and how this method could be applied and to getting the value of x and y. Okay, so like any one of the equation, you need to choose either the equation 1 or equation 2. That's going to be ultimately your choice. But what is we need to do in this method, we will see. Okay, suppose if I have taken this equation 1 first. Okay, equation 1 is x plus y is equals to 1, correct? Okay, what I am going to do over here, I am going to write y in terms of x. What I am saying, I am going to write y in terms of x. It means this y I need to keep it over here, and besides that whatever the terms are present over here, those terms I need to shift that side. If I am saying y in terms of x, so the equation which you have taken, in that the y should be present on the left side, and all other terms which are present with y, those terms we need to shift to the right side. So over here in this equation, you can see with y what is present, x. So I need to remove the x from here. To remove x from here, what I need to do, I need to subtract x from both sides. I have subtracted, so this x and this x will cancel out. Over here what is left, y. This is written y in terms of x. What you can say, this is the y written in terms of x. Now this value I need to plug in the equation which I have not touched yet. Which is that equation? This is equation number 2, because I have started with equation 1. What I have written y in terms of x. After getting this relation, this value I need to plug in the equation which I have not taken yet. So I have not taken equation 2. I am going to write equation 2 over here, x minus y equals to 3. Now in this equation I am going to plug in this y value. So the x will remain same, negative, and y contain two terms, and before y you can see the negative sign. So I am going to keep this value inside the parenthesis. Correct? I have kept this value inside the parenthesis, equals to 3. Okay. Now I am going to open the parenthesis, because before the parenthesis this is a negative sign. So when you open, this negative sign will get multiplied with 1 and also will get with the negative x. So when you open, if you are opening the parenthesis and outside is the negative sign, inside the variable whatever the terms are there, those terms sign will get changed. If it is negative, will become positive. If it is positive, will become negative. So over here before 1 you can't see any sign, it means it is going to be 1. So negative when get multiplied with positive 1, it is going to be negative 1, because we know negative times positive is negative. Okay, and negative times negative is positive. Okay, now when this negative will get multiplied by with negative x, negative times negative is going to be positive, equals to 3. Correct? Now this is the x and this is x, so will get added. Before x you can't see any number, it means 1. So the 1x and 1x, what is going to be? 2x. This negative 1 will remain same, equals to 3. Now I need to solve it out, because this become the linear equation. So we need to solve in the similar way. We can see the one variable over here, and that variable power is also 1. So this become the linear equation. I need to shift this negative 1 to the right side. To shift this negative 1 to the right side, what I need to do, I need to add positive 1 both side. I have added, so this is cancel out. 2x equals to what? 4. Now what I need to do to get the value of x, I need to divide both sides by 2. When you divide by, so this side is x equals to 2. Got it? Now this x value which you got it, this x value you need to plug in to get the value of y, either equation 1, equation 2 or this relation. Any one of the equation you can plug in to get the value of y. Okay, so maybe you find this equation easy. It all depend on your calculation, because you are going to ultimately do the calculation. So in which equation you find it could be easy for you calculation wise, in that you need to plug in the value of x. Like suppose for me this equation is easy, so I am going to plug in this x value over here. Okay, so I will write one more time this relation and I plug in this x value over here. So 1 minus 2, it is going to be negative. What is the value of y I got? Y value is negative 1. Y value is negative 1 and x value is 2. So the solution set for this pair of equation is x comma y. and x value is what, 2, and the y value is -1. Okay, if you plug in this x and y value in this equation, it will be getting verified, like x plus 2 and it is going to be -1. So 2, -1, 1. On the left side is also 1 and on the right side is also 1. So it is getting satisfied, first equation. Similar way, when you plug in the second equation, 2 negative times -1, y value is -1 and here is also negative sign. So negative times negative is positive. So 2 plus 1, 3. On the left side also you are getting 3 and on the right side is also getting 3. If if you have doubt with the solution, my solution is correct or not, you can plug in that solution set which you have received in the equation and check your solution. Okay, so this is the first question I have taken and I have explained you what is the substitution method. I will be taking more example in the next video and we'll be doing with the same method, that is going to be substitution method. Thank you.